All right. Good morning. Are my charts up and running? Yes, they are. Okay. All right. Morning, Alex. Man, it looks like I should have got a late start today. I got a late start today. Had a bunch of emails to deal with, and then turned my charts on late. Now I gotta I gotta get all my stuff set up. I haven't even looked at the news. Is there any news today? I haven't even looked at the news. Good morning, Norway. All the way from Norway. I just emailed somebody from Singapore, literally just before I went live. I was emailing somebody from Singapore. Small world. Internet makes for a small world. All right, this is the last minute of this box in gold. This box is really freaking small. Oh, shit. Are we going to go straight out? Ruh-roh. Are we going to go straight out of the box? Let me find out. Small box, though. Jesus. We're up above the prior day high. We're up at the highs.
Order submitted.
I'm going to have an order sitting there in case it jumps out at the top. Would you hurry up?
Order canceled.
All right. What is wrong? Good morning, everybody. It looks like we have a non-eventful morning so far. I mean, gold is sitting pretty small box here. Of course, it is coming out the top. It didn't come out the first minute, so I I had an order there in case it came out the first minute. It did not come out the first minute, so I kind of chickened out of it coming out the second minute. Fucker will probably take off now. Probably take off all the way through. Probably create an all-time high from here. That would be my bet since I'm not in it. Something is wrong with my Chrome. What the hell? Good morning. I'm still trying to get my computers to wake up. This one over here doesn't want to wake up. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Are you going to cross the box on me this early? Oh my God. Is gold going to cross the box on me this early? Oh my God. It just might. So I'm too conservative to chase it back in. I want it to come down, create space, up, then down. I don't want, I don't, when it sticks its head out one side like that, then down the other, these candles are too big for all that for me. Come on. I'm sorry, my computer's just not working over here. I'm trying to get it going so I can pay attention to these freaking charts. So the markets did some craziness about 7:30. Now they're all the equities are trading in the range of that craziness. If this candle stays small, I might try to take that short across the box.
Order submitted.
Man.
Order canceled.
Come on. Come on. Good job, Gold. Sorry, just technical difficulties over here. Which is probably just as good. I'm not over here taking bad trades in gold. Donating money to gold. I'm not doing that, at least. Okay. All right. Jesus. All right, we're back in business. Just craziness. Sorry about that. This computer was dormant all weekend, and now it's just acting stupid. But it's okay now. Now we're good. We're good. We're up and running. Jesus. Oh, we get some Fed people talking today. My favorite thing. We even get Jerome Powell speaking, the freaking thief himself. Oh, man. I hope he told Nancy Pelosi what he's going to say today already. I'm sure he has. They're probably making a trade together. They're probably making a trade together. Now I'm in a foul mood because this is going to screw up my trading. I guarantee it. No problem, Trader Joe. No problem. No problem. Now, full disclosure, I don't trade the box, aggressively. I've only met one trader who strictly trades it and trades it aggressively, and he's very successful at it. But it's kind of like, so to put it in perspective, it's kind of like Jim from California. By the way, this guy was from California too. His name was Rick, but it's kind of like Rick / Jim from California. They trade, like Rick, when he traded the box, he traded very aggressively, I should say. He had specific things he was looking for. So like he wasn't just willy-nilly taking trades, but he traded them aggressively when he took them. And so, Rick didn't blink if he took a trade and lost $3,000, because his intent was, if it worked, he was going to make, 9 or 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? So like he was just very aggressive about it. So I on the other hand, try to be very conservative about it, because, there are certain signs that it'll show, that the box makes, box can show you some good trades. The simplest one of them all, and we've seen it a couple times, is when price does leave the box, either through the bottom or through the top, and it's out in space. It's just price coming back, testing either, if it's through the top, testing the top of the box and going, or if it's through the bottom, testing the bottom of the box and going. That's the simplest one. The hardest one to catch, unless you just sit there and focus, is it crossing the box. I mean, you've got to pay attention. And, like even if you guys remember the oil one I took live last week, I only caught it through the top half of the box, because I didn't recognize it patterning on the bottom. I mean, it's he used to trade it strictly in oil. So like when he did it, he was looking at oil. That was it. He was looking at 15-minute box and he was looking at oil. He didn't have, 6 charts up and all that kind of shit. So, thank you, Lunatic. Oh, it's definitely red foldered, Patriot. There is no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Especially when Powell gets up there and starts running his freaking fairy tale shit. It's like Walt Disney himself reading one of his books. I mean, fucking idiot. I might not have even started today's live stream if I had seen that. I didn't see the news until now. Just, because there's really going to be very, very little opportunity for me to make money this morning. There'll be opportunity this afternoon. And I've said this before, the afternoons have really been good to me lately. I mean, I have been able to find some nice rotations in the afternoon where I took 2 last week that I sent Jim from California. He was like, God dang, how did you see that? And I showed him where the pivot started changing rotations. There was 2 of them I caught last week in gold that, I mean, I literally just in the afternoon, late afternoon, 2:00 plus, that I made, somewhere between $3,000 to $6,000. I can't remember the top end. One of them I made more money than the other. One of them I made at least $3,000. And it was just late afternoon trading where everything gets real patternish and rhythmic. And I was able to catch the first half, stay in the trade, add to the second half, stay in the trade, add to the third half, and then woof, off it's running. And we talk about this a lot of times. The battle starts, I shouldn't say the battle starts. The battle does happen at the beginning of a trade. That's where all because they're fighting the direction you're going against. And it's that last half, it's that tail half where it just takes off. Well, man, 2 times in gold in the afternoon last week, I was in the tail half with 3 contracts when it just went zing. and that's when the bank account goes cha-ching. I've been trying to start at 8:30 recently, Fish Atlantic, because of the gold box, but ever since I started going on at 8:30, the gold box hasn't done shit. It hasn't done shit. So, I 2 weeks ago I had some great box trades in gold, but I had them before we went live, so I just used them as screenshots for the videos. But I mean, they weren't, But ever since I've started coming on at 8:30, the box hasn't done crap in gold. Ironically, the box is working in oil lately. That's right. I caught one last week in oil for some pretty good money, probably about $1,500-$1,600. Not a lot of money. But let me just keep working on this stuff since I'm yeah, I had a productive weekend, man. Saturday I did a ton of yard work. And where the hell's my timer over here? Where's my timer? Oh, there it is. Okay. Saturday, I did a bunch of yard work. Sunday, got my freaking self up and at it and got rid of my damn corporate taxes. Finally got them done, bagged, and ready to go. And then I decided, oh, shit. That's right. I was going to do that video on how to set my charts up. So I go to do the video on how to set my charts up. And for some reason, 3 times, at minimum 3 times in the video, the video thing where it captures the video for me to like edit if I want to or whatever before I, compress it and then upload it into YouTube. That tool that I use, 3 times minimum, the freaking thing crashed in the middle. That's why I ended up segmenting the videos. I don't know if you guys noticed. I said, let me pause for a minute, because I would be like, so I had to make the decision to just do like, 3 lines and then save it. And then and then start the video again and do 3 lines and save it and start the video again, because I got so frustrated. So something that took me, 40 minutes took me probably 4 hours to do. Oh, I'm so pissed. And I blog, if you guys notice, I'm not technologically advanced, so I blog everything I do because I don't I don't have a freaking clue how to edit stuff and things like that. Boy, oil had a nice Patriot. Did you get that? Oh, it didn't quite reach. Didn't quite reach the prior day close before that rejection. Oh, that was close. Was a 5-minute red line type setup, but I thought it had pierced the prior day close and then rejected. Well, this explains, by the way, because here I was sitting here watching gold open up this morning and being, rather lethargic. This box is rather lethargic for gold lately. But it all makes sense now when I look over and look at the news and see that Powell's going to be on later. That explains this small gold box. That explains it drastically for me. That explains a lot. All right, oil opens up in 2 minutes. Oh, God. I've got to set a house on Wednesday. A brand new floor plan mod that I've never built before. So I don't know. I want to get out there and see it. So I don't know how long of a video of a live stream I'll be doing Wednesday. But it's a brand new floor plan. I've never built this floor plan, and coming into the year, I thought it was going to be my top selling floor plan, and I really did. I was like, this floor plan's great. This is going to be my top selling floor plan. I've sold one of them. I've sold literally one, which is like, I don't know. See, they're not my houses, so I don't know. You know what I mean? They're not my houses, so I don't know. Oh, Alex, that's funny you say that because that's exactly that's one of the things I used to do all the time. Is if I had a loss, I would get into a good trade and I get my money back. I mean, and even at times now, I'm still guilty of doing that. Even at times now, I'm guilty of doing that, and it's frustrating because you gotta mentally fight in your head. Wins larger than losses, and so when you do get into the right trade, you gotta quit thinking about your P&L. And look at the fact that you're trying to get bigger wins than losses. I mean, it's listen. I struggle with that scenario right there. My whole life in trading, I've struggled with that. That is a common problem with traders, in my opinion, because I'm guilty of it. Listen, everything you can do wrong in trading, you're looking at the guy that's done it wrong. Everything you do wrong in trading, I've done it. And so a lot of this channel, in my opinion, is more about those things and just speaking the realities of things I've struggled with, because I know so many other people struggle with it. I still struggle with that one thing even today, Alex. It's different. Like now, if I'm down $200, I don't think about getting my $200 back. If I'm down $600, I'm thinking about getting my $600 back. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's the gravity of it has changed for me. So I still fight that problem even today. But I mean, that's a common trader problem. Ain't no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I've been there, done that. I've done it on these live streams. Where I'm down, $400 and I get into a trade that, like an NQ trade that goes nice and smooth. My target is $1,000, and I'll grab the target and I'll move it into $400 or $500 range just to get my money back. I mean, I've done it right here on these live streams. Very common issue. Very common issue. Oh man, I wish I'd have known. Powell was going to be on today. I mean, I mean, I'm not 100% sure of this, but in my opinion, that's why gold is just sitting here. I mean, why would gold traders think about this? True gold traders, people that move the market, why would they trade gold knowing that idiot's going to be talking here later on this morning? Jesus. I mean, and well, we got two Fed idiots talking later on, one at 10. Some Fed governor, Stephen Marin, at 10. But the worst one is Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell at 10:30. And everybody that's long time watching me on YouTube or watching me on these channels knows that I go right into shutdown mode when these idiots are going to talk, because they will fuck up the market. Excuse me. They will. And this is proof. I didn't even know it. I didn't know the news when this box was forming. And I'm sitting there going, man, I'm not going to get anything out of this gold box today. Then I find out the news and I'm like, oh, well, gee, now I know. Now I know. Because the sharks that move the market don't want to be in the water when these guys are going to talk. Because all the money and energy they use to manipulate the market one direction or another, all's going to get wasted when he says something stupid. Not if, when. Kind of like when he told me about transitory prices. I'm still waiting for that to reverse, Jerome. Help me out here, Jerome. During the scamdemic, when you were telling me that, inflation was transitory, which we all knew was a lie. You have to have an IQ below freaking 70 to not know that was a lie. And he still sits there with a straight face. Well, this is transitory, so we don't have to worry about it. As he's printing trillions of dollars and throwing it out the window. Sure thing. Sure thing. Bunch of liars. Bunch of paid actors. I may sound cynical, but for those of you younger than me, when you get to be my age, you'll realize, man, there used to be this crazy guy on the internet that told me this, this, and this. It's funny how that all worked out. Yeah, that is funny because I've lived that reality for 60 years. Ben Bernanke, oh my God. Jesus. Alan Greenspan, oh my God. These are just professional liars. Professional liars. Alan Greenspan, I can't even begin to tell you how much of a professional liar he was. Man, the oil box is getting big, though. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Well, and again, oil's been working lately. Oil's been working lately. Holy cow. Now, the oil box is getting nice and big. Huh. Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to worry, in my opinion. All right. Again, this is my opinion. You don't have to worry about the static lines or even the moving averages if you're trading the box. As long as it stays inside this zone right here, for example, or the zone that's being created here, the manipulations points are the mid band, the upper, and the lower. Those are the rotations until time goes by. Then as time goes by, it becomes less about the box and more about the moving averages. I mean, I personally prefer price to leave the box after it's done playing its games, because then we can be confident in what it is we're looking at. Yeah, and early for sure. Let me look here. Boy, been some up and down in oil today. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. All right. the NQ had a nice little, didn't come from a higher high. Nice little inside candle right there on the 5-minute red line. I don't think it's hit the red line yet. No, since it crossed, it sat right here on it, but never came close to piercing it here. Finally did right there. I don't know if it's going to get any leg to it. 91. It's only up 10 points. It's only up 10 points right now, even with all that. All right, here's our last candle. Let me sync my timer so I know I'm correct. All right.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Oh. That's the bad part, Patriot. Sitting back and waiting for that, man. He doesn't start talking until 10:30. Shit. I did a few things already myself, but I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it, Patriot. I don't want to spend the next 30 minutes explaining it. Let's put it this way. I'm up already quite a bit of money. But it has nothing to do with Has nothing to do with what we're doing right here. Are you going to go up, oil? I mean, you seem very lethargic now. You had a nice movement to here. That's why I had my buy here in case we came straight out the top, which we didn't. Now it's going to slowly melt its way up. I don't. Does anybody have an answer to that question there in the chat? Oh, that's a good idea, lunatic. That's a good idea, lunatic. I didn't even think of that. We all should get trained to do that anyways, lunatic, because that's probably how we're going to solve every problem going forward. You think about that. Think about that. Once everybody starts depending on AI to tell us the answers, who's going to magically control every answer that AI gives? Who's going to magically control every answer AI gives? Who's going to magically control that? Come on now, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? There you go. Trader Joe wins the trophy of the day. Exactly, Trader Joe. Exactly. Exactly, Trader Joe. Glad you've been paying attention, my friend. That is 1000% the correct answer.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Oh, shit. I'm in here. Come on, gold, oil. What am I talking about, gold? Come on, oil. Excuse me, Jesus. Let's go, oil. Come on. Come on, oil. Don't leave me hanging like this. You're pissing me off. Oh, you're going to steal my money this morning, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Excuse me. Yep. Stole my money this morning. Yeah, that's I already knew that would be your problem, Biz. All the VPN does is hide where you're trading from, but your broker physically needs to know where you're at. Physically needs to know where you're at. Avalon, other than the box itself, other than the box, the opening range box, everything else I came up with myself. Now, some of it, like there's long stories to this that everybody has heard in here that's paid attention before, but like the opening range, the opening, the overnight open line, I learned by accident because there was some gentlemen way back 12, 15 years ago that were selling a service of overnight trading, trade while you're sleeping. Okay. And what they would do is, the market would open, say at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then price would go, for, about 3 hours or so. And then they'd send out a text telling you where to put a buy order or a sell order on like 3 different instruments. Look at this freaking oil trade. Of course you're going to work now, piece of shit. Anyways, so long story short, I subscribed to this thing because I was like, this is crazy. But, I would go back and look because later the next day they'd show you, oh, we told you to buy it here. And you'd look and like, God dang, that worked. Oh, we told you to sell right here. Oh, God dang, it worked. And it worked at like freaking 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever. Anyways, long story short, I go into Ninja and I'm just randomly going through every indicator in Ninja just one day. Okay. And I'm very numbers oriented and I'm going through all these indicators. You go in here, you see right here, Ninja's got, all these indicators, right? So what are they? What's the Woody's pivots? What's the Woody's CCI? What's all this stuff? I just wanted to kind of familiarize myself with all these, whatever. And I put the current day open, high, low. I don't know what it is because it just, so I pushed the button and I'm looking at, I don't remember if it was oil, whatever it was, but I'm looking and over to the right was this yellow line, wherever it is here it is right here, this yellow line right here. And there was a number there. So in this case, it's 45.1980. Okay. And I said to myself, 45.1980, that number sounds familiar. 45.1980. What is that number? And all of a sudden it dawned on me, it was the number these guys were sending out in their subscription service. All they were doing was waiting for the market to be open, identify the opening price at 6 p.m. And if the market moved away from it, they were telling you to take a trade off of it if price came back to it, but you didn't know. And so all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second. People are paying for this and Ninja sits there and tells it to you for free? That's how the static lines all of a sudden came to fruition for me many, many years ago. So some of it's trial and error, but a lot of it has to do with people just using the tools that are in Ninja and then turning around and selling it as a service. I mean, it's just, whatever. But my true claim to fame for me is this 21 5-minute SMA and how to use it in your trading and how to trade off of it. That is truly my baby right there. This whole line right there and what it means. This whole line right here, this red line and what it means. I spent a long time staring at charts and just seeing rotation points and trying to come up with a moving average that changes the direction, that flows with the change of direction of the market from being a down market to an up market. And I created this 5-minute 21 SMA completely on my own based off just years of looking at charts. And the funny part was, like, here it is in the NQ. I mean, we did it earlier today. Right there in the NQ before the market opened. Bam, bam. Okay. The thing is when I figured that line out and started putting it on the charts, I mean, my jaw just dropped. Just dropped. I'm like, holy shit. So that 5-minute red line was really, really, no pun intended, the pivotal change in my trading. No pun intended. But that was the pivotal change in my trading, that 5-minute red line. I mean, look at it here. Look at it here in the ES. Bam, up. Bam, up. This line right here. Thank you, George. Oh, good, Avalon. And I stay away from the things that everybody else uses. So, for example, I stay away from VWAP. I stay away from fibs. I stay away because here's what I've come to realize. The sharks know the things that most people depend on. And therefore, they manipulate things greatly around those areas to steal your money. The sharks know that every freaking clown's got VWAP on their chart. The sharks know that every clown has the mathematical pivot calculations on their charts. They know that. So they manipulate around those lines to steal your money. If all the algos know where you guys are looking to enter, don't you think the algos are going to optimize the best way to steal your money there? Just think about that a minute. No problem, Sling Trader. I missed this freaking. I could have had my oil money back. I missed this high off the top of the bottom. I just missed it. I missed it. Too busy talking excitedly about my 5-minute red line. My 5-minute red line, in my opinion, is my masterpiece of trading. That is my favorite piece. I'm gonna get some coffee. Oh man, yeah. Man, I'm a clown. I really missed that oil trade. What a clown. What a clown I am. Jesus. I just can't believe it. I completely missed that oil trade. We came up through, broke the highs, back down. 1-minute gold line, no less. We had a crossover retest. Son of a bitch, top of the box. I mean, God dang it. That's my bad. That's truly my bad. I need to spend less talking and more watching. Jesus. That was just stupid. I should have had that trade. All the signs were there. It had a crossover, Donchian Channel high, top of the box, also a 1-minute gold line, bam, gone. I'm just, sometimes I just need to, sometimes I need to just smack myself. Good for you. Good for you, Obernick. That's excellent. You got the 1-minute goal line too, Gene? Good. At least you guys were paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Excellent. I had two people that took that trade. Excellent. That was a beautiful setup. Absolutely beautiful setup. Everything was there. Had the crossover, had a new Donchian high, had a smooth pullback. You were actually sitting on top of the top of the box too. I mean, man, unbelievable. Yeah, that was a beautiful setup. I just, obviously was not paying attention. Obviously not paying attention. I'm very good at not paying attention. You don't believe me? Just ask my wife. I'm very good at not paying attention. I can teach a master class in that. I'm excited for you, Gene. That's a great trade, man. You got $600 out of that? Oh, yeah, Gene. I was too busy explaining where I came up with my strategy. All the gory details. Look at that. That son of a gun is going to go back to the open, no less. Oh, my God. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Absolutely beautiful.
Order submitted.
Excuse me. It right to the open and rolled over. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, it's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. I mean, it's not painful. It's fun. It's funny. It's funny because, that when you see something like that happen, at least it makes me feel better. I mean, that's a patented setup, a patented trade that I teach over and over and over again. The crossover, Donchian high, pull back smooth to the gold line, boom, gone. I mean, come on. Just a beautiful setup.
Order canceled.
I'm not going to take that into the high. Well, Gene, you still held for $600, which is a pretty good chunk in oil this morning, to be honest with you. I mean, $600 in gold is like nothing, but $600 in oil is that's a good chunk of money. That's a very good chunk of money. Don't you feel excited that you saw that though, Gene? That you recognized, you knew where the rotation was, you knew what was going on. I mean, come on, man. I mean, that's the thing is like, it's like it's all about building confidence in seeing things, and the number one thing, willingness to take a loss when it doesn't go exactly the way you want it to. You notice how I cut myself off right here. I cut myself off right here with a nice small loss and instead of letting it completely collapse, praying for it to roll back up. You know what I mean? That's two components, bigger wins, smaller losses. Good, Gina. Excellent. Excellent. No, there's no new videos coming on oil. No. I've only got oil open because the damn thing's back up in the stratosphere of trading, which is a good spot for it to be. So it's got some decent rotations. When it goes, if this war ever freaking settles itself and we get back down in the 40s, I'll just delete oil because all it'll be is a distraction to me. Man, gold, you got me mesmerized by being above the high there. If you guys notice, I was trying to take the break from here on that candle. When this one came up, yes, it tested the bottom of the box. I talk about it. I understand. But the entry was straight into the prior day high. I just didn't want to do that. Excuse me. Somebody sent me an email about that. Is Mike / Brittany Ross in here today? Are you in here, Mike or Brittany? Yeah, that's exactly right, Gene. Oil's in the height of manipulation. Somebody's in here asking, and you mentioned about a Discord that you wanted to start or have started potentially for people to talk about strategy, their setups and stuff. So if you want to put that link in there, I'm fine with that. I personally don't have the time to run a Discord with, I just don't have the time. I mean, I don't have the time to do what I'm doing here. I really don't have the time. Oh, you got a lucid eval? Cool. All right. Well, the box just closed in all these instruments. Excuse me, stupid freaking. So,
Order submitted.
are you going to come straight out? No. Oh, the YM did. What is that noise? Oh. Oh, shoot. It won't allow you to put the link in there because you're not I'm in a trade. Sorry. You have to email me the link, I think. And I can put it on there. I'm in a trade. Sorry, I'm in a trade right now. I'm in the RTY short. Probably going to get stopped at even. If it blows through the bottom here, I'm going to put my target down here. Sorry about that. I'm probably going to get knocked out at even. Probably going to get knocked out at even. Probably going to get knocked out at even. Come on, roll over for me. Roll over for me. It's a 1 minute gold line. Come on. Come on. Yeah, just email it to me and I'll put it in the chat. And I'll also start putting it in the in the descriptions of the videos. I just don't have time to run a Discord. People keep asking me about Discord. I'm like, come on, man. You have any idea how much I work now? You have any idea how busy I am now? Come on, go. Come on, RTY. Come on, baby. Be the friend that I want you to be. Go. Fall like a stone. Come on. There you go. Come on now. I'm not going to let it back inside the box. Everybody understand that? I'm not going to let it back inside the box. Go, baby, go. Come on. Don't go back. Come on. Roll over. Get to that target. Bobby needs a new pair of shoes. Come on. Be my friend. Be the ball. May make your future. Come on. It's gonna be tough because it's coming out of that box. Come on, go. Get to the target. I need that free money.
Target bill.
There we go. God dang. Yeah, send the link to me. I'll put it in here. You're not allowed through the chat to put links. It's not a setting I have. It's just that I know of that I have. It's not a setting that I know of that I have. I don't knowingly block any links. That was a nice little trade in RTY. All right. Nice little trade in RTY. I love the RTY, Patriot. You know that. I love the RTY. It is a nice little smooth instrument. So let me find that email and I will load. Okay, so here it is. Wait. What are you doing? There you go. Oh, RTY, way to be my friend. I even got to extend my target and it went there. Gotta like that. Now the YM came straight out of the box. See, straight out of the box, rolled in, but never went back above there and came out. So, the YM had a straight out of the box setup. Good morning, Wayne. All right, so it looks like my RTY target was pretty decent place to have it because we're rotating back up. Yep, we're rotating back up. So that was a nice trade. Bing, bing. I mean, to be honest with you, that's out of the equities. That's more than I expected to get this morning, knowing that they're going to start talking literally in 10 minutes now, aren't they? Isn't that the case? I can't remember now. Remember, guys, I'm brain dead. Yeah, they're going to start talking at 10 o'clock. Jesus. So that's a pretty good run considering. That's a pretty good run considering. Pretty good run considering considering how oh man, if you can't use an iPhone, then you won't get Orville in there. and Orville's the trading machine. I mean, between Jim and Orville, I don't even know why I'm here. Powell's at 10:30, but Stephen Moran, Fed Reserve Governor, is running his pie hole at 10. John Carl. He's running his pie hole at 10. He's running his pie hole at 10 o'clock, my friend. Now, granted, when Powell's running his pie hole, oh, yeah, ain't no way I'm taking any trades. Oh, yeah, they are pie holes. They question your intelligence for some of the things that they say. You literally have to be lacking some brain cells to be believing the lies that these guys tell. Jesus, I just decided to take the YM one too. Oh, it came back up, knocked me out. So I got my 1 minute gold line in YM, but my ATM put me at break even. I'm out. It's probably going to go down now. Sorry here. I get things locked up. I can't change my screens as fast over here. Yeah, see, it shows my entries, but I don't even have my trade tool on there. What the hell? I couldn't take the trade over here if I wanted to. I couldn't take the trade over here if I wanted to. Oh, my trade tool on. Yeah, the trade worked, of course. See you, Jim. Yeah, I might be one and done myself for the morning session. Of course, if I didn't, my ATM hadn't kicked me in. I wasn't really paying attention, but if my ATM hadn't kicked me in on this trade here, I'd still be in it for a nice profit. Nice profit right there. The YM is not. That's a nice setup. Nice setup. Oh well. Jesus. Oh, we had a 1 minute gold line. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Snow. I have that stuff set up in my I have that stuff set up in my saved screen version, but I didn't want to go. I should have just loaded it. Why it's not out here, I don't know. Man, that was a good trade too. Man, that was a good trade. Just a beautiful trade, and I screwed the pooch on it. Oh man, the NQ had one too. Did anybody get the NQ? Did anybody get the NQ short? Shit. So here it is. So you had this run straight down, Donchian Channel low, back up into your 1 minute gold line, finally into your 1 minute gold line, also the bottom of your box. Bam, there's your short. You hit 10 points on it, Gene? Was that on your NQ? Oh, okay. Gotcha. You got 500 in the NQ, Alex. Excellent. Yeah, there's actually I completely didn't see that setup. Of course, I was pretty focused on what was going on with the RTY and the YM, and honestly, the RTY trade worked perfect. The YM trade worked perfect too. My ATM kicked me out. It just shot down too fast, and then threw my ATM and break even, and I wasn't able to manipulate and grab it because I would have grabbed it and pulled it up because I didn't need it to go to break even that fast. I really didn't. You got the NQ one, Snow Invest? Good job. Well, it sounds like everybody's making some money this morning at least. I mean, that's good. I mean, God dang, everybody's hitting, even though we're going to have this distraction here in 2 minutes, everybody made some money, which is excellent. Excellent. I'm just having some technical difficulties today with this computer over here. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I mean, even the ES had a 1 minute gold line short. I don't know if anybody caught that one. I mean, it literally did the exact scenario where it crossed over the gold line, down it came in first rotation into it, and then bam. First rotation into it. You took the ES one, Craig? Good job. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I took the RTY one. Obviously, I took the YM one and then freaking got knocked out at break even. Pissing me off. I should be up about $1,200 right now in live stream trading. Instead, I'm up a little over 600. So my damn ATM kicked me out. Oh, yeah. I got golfers walking around in my backyard. Apparently, somebody hit a shank drive. Apparently, somebody hit a shank drive. All right. Well, now you're now one of your paid actors is talking. So I'm gonna wait for some deliberate movement. Yeah, Alex, I've done, I think on the live stream, the most I've done is 3 at the same time. Even though the fourth one, which I think the RTY was the fourth one, I didn't take it and it was set up perfectly too. Like I just didn't push all the buttons. So I think the most I have done is 3 at the same time. And I think I remember similar situation. I think the NQ was jerking around and I got knocked out at even in it. And the one that worked the smoothest and the best of all of them was actually the ES. I believe that's how that all played out for me. Oh, I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of oil right now. Why am I even taking up screen space with that? I don't know. That was pretty stupid. Let me get rid of that. I'm done looking at oil now. Oil stole some money from me. Oil stole some money from me. So see, 10 o'clock came along, and then look at what happened to the NQ candles. See that? That's called Fed chairman's talking. Not Fed chairman, Fed clowns talking. In this case, it's a Fed governor, whatever the hell you want to call that. And then soon to be Fed chairman. Yeah, I get that, Avalon. That's probably the most conservative way to trade, too. Be honest with you. Probably the most conservative way to trade. It'll help increase your longevity in trading. Help increase your longevity in trading. Man, I tell you, 12 years ago or so, I don't know, I can't remember. I used to be in a little, like, we used to Skype, group of traders, and all of them in the Skype were older than me, and like, I don't know, half a dozen of them or whatever were predominantly ES traders, and I mean, at the time, I tried, but I just couldn't do it. Now the ES, because it's way up in the 6,000s and stuff, it's got more swing to it. It's got more gumption to it than it used to. I mean, hell, I've on the live stream here, I've taken 10 and 15 point trades in the ES, which was totally unheard of 12 years ago. Not even possible. Hell, the whole freaking market might move 15 points in a day. So let's see here. What's 10 o'clock? So our RTY, which was my launching pad of my live stream trading right here of success. I actually had a failure in oil first. Has just gone straight dormant right here inside these lines. I mean, we are not getting anything right now. This higher pivot than here, this See how we pivoted here and now we're pivoting from here? That's a sign we're going to rotate up. That is a sign we're going to rotate up. Man, hold on here. And it is rotating up. There it goes. Yeah. This is so just a little lesson while we're sitting here, okay? For everybody watching that likes to understand thought processes of what's going on. This is why. So like we ran down to a low and then up into the gold line, which is where you're looking, say, for a short. If this one hadn't broke the low of this one before it got here, that would be a valid pattern, but it's not. So, but let's just assume that didn't happen here. When this swing happens, that's why rotations back into your gold line, if it does not go through the bottom, when it rotates back to your gold line, that's why you can't take the trade again or anything like that, unless you're doing an M pattern, which is, because you're starting from. So let me just get this. I'm trying to get some little lessons while we're waiting for these Fed idiots to stop talking. You're coming from a much farther place down and then down and then down, then down, then down, where you're creating a higher low and a lower high and all that kind of stuff. But once you start rotating back into your gold line from a pivot point that's not lower than the one to the left that got you here in the first place, that's a sign that we're going the other way. I mean, it's just and now it may run into the 5-minute gold line and get bamboozled back down, but this line right here is done because this rotation did not hold price down below that gold line. It has to go through the bottom. Otherwise, the rotation's over to the downside. It has to. Hey, David, how you doing? Gene, you're up quite a bit of money. You don't need to do any screaming. You don't need to be doing anything stupid either. I mean, you're up quite a bit of money today. Well, we are hitting a sell zone right now because this 5-minute gold line and the bottom of the 15-minute opening range box. The problem is, we do have Fed people talking. So, pattern wise, because this is relatively good rotation to the bottom of this box, pattern wise, if we didn't have these idiots talking, you're looking to go, at least back down this way. How far down this way it's going to go, I don't know, because again, this pivot's pretty substantial. It even created the dots that we look for to the upside. There's going to be a reaction here to the downside. Is it going to follow through and break this pivot? I don't know. But I mean, there's going to be a reaction to the downside. And it's how price gets from here to here when I'm trading determines how much I want to give this as a rotation down. If it was straight from here to here without this, I want it to rotate all the way through at least to the bottom of this, to this pivot. But because we have one higher, we're probably going to short. It's probably going to shortcut if it does come down. Yeah, get those out of here. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I'm going to retail open house here comes too, so I'll be back.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not in the market to buy anything. Sorry. Oh, okay, Brittany. That's good. Good. So that rotation's actually going to work, that 5-minute gold line off the bottom of the box. Like I said, because we had a significant pivot from here up and not from here up, I would be leery that it's not going to roll through the bottom. So I would have my target somewhere in here. That's my point. For whoever was asked, like, yeah. By the way, yeah, Gene, there you go, my friend. There you go, my friend. And Gene, you did it. you booked that $900 from what I can tell pretty effortlessly. Pretty effortlessly. I might have to send this camera and everything to your house, Gene. You can do this for me. You can do this for me instead of me doing it. If I sent all this stuff to Jim, everybody would crap their pants. Everybody would crap their pants if I send this to Jim in California. So, Jim, go ahead. You go out there and show everybody what you're doing. I tell you right now, everybody would have a heart attack. Probably Orville too. Of course, Orville's trading micros. That's the positive side. Orville is trading micros. Well, somehow 20 people got in it, Patch. Did you copy and paste it right? I mean, supposedly 20 people since I've posted it have been in there. Hey, Cody. Yeah, see, Colin got in. I just posted the link again. So this NQ situation that I talked about a while ago for one of the subscribers is still working its way. Still working its way. Like I said, I would shortchange it personally. It's still working. I mean, it's a classic. It's a 5-minute gold line trade. Also, bottom of the box. Boom. No, Cody. No, no, Cody. Cody, no. Let me correct something. That's not me. I have absolutely nothing to do with the Discord. I'm not even in that Discord. It's a subscriber that wants to just communicate with people about, what trades are working for them, which ones aren't, that kind of stuff. And so I said, hey, you guys want to go into Discord and talk? Here it is. No way, Cody. I don't have time for that shit. You know that. I barely have time to do this. And so here we go. So let's just talk about this rotation here. See, it's shortchanged, which is what I expected it to do, because we had this pivot, then this pivot, rotation to here. It shortchanged the downside. It didn't go as far down as what it should do if this hadn't happened on the way. Still had a reaction, but I like those non-evented rotations, meaning the ones that go, from here to here without these rotations along the way up against the direction I'm trying to go. I'm just picky about my trades. I really am. I'm picky. I know there's people in here that aren't nearly as picky as I am. No, Cody. I know there's a lot of people in here that aren't as picky as me, but I'm just picky about my trades. I'm very picky, if you guys notice. Because it only takes, look at the beautiful RTY trade I took today. It only takes, say 2 of those, and I've already exceeded my goal for the whole week that I had just a couple months ago. That was a $640 trade, just like that, in a straight line in 2 minutes. Come on, man. It's not my Discord, Bill. It's just a subscriber that wants to. There you go. I may put myself in the Discord, just for whatever. But but I mean, I'm not in the Discord to run it. I'm helping you guys if you guys want to have places to talk to each other. It's a great idea. I'm glad that you came up with that. It's a great idea. It's a great idea. I just don't have time to do it. I mean, I really don't have time. The Rolling Stones lied to me. They said time is on my side. They lied to me. Mick Jagger obviously lives a different lifestyle than me. I don't want anything to do with Discords anyways. Oh, you guys might want to go in there in the afternoons. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That might be a great idea for you guys. Because one of the things too is even like when I do take trades in the afternoon, I'm not looking at the charts. I'm doing my job. And if I just happen to glance over, you know, I get involved. Does that make sense? If something sets up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding, Bill. Did I say something that you know? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's, you know, that's that's the hard part. You know, I want to be courteous to new people that show up, but at the same time, it's a distraction. For example, when I'm sitting here trying to identify trades to make money, when people are asking me, what do those lines mean? What is that? What is this? What is that? It's like, there you go, Will. Oh, I had CL. Yeah, I see that. I see that, Will. Yeah, I see that. There might be something there. CL owes me some money this morning, so maybe I can get it back here. Yeah, CL owes me a little bit of money this morning. It paid Gene well today. Remember, Powell starts talking in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Just your warning. Man, Patch, you and I should be like long lost brothers. I love the way you put that. We should be long lost brothers, my friend. I love the way you put that. That is a very accurate analysis. Very accurate analysis. Very accurate, Patch. I think Gene agrees with you also. Very accurate. Well, I do say right in the description is the list of trade training videos. There's because I have a section, a link to the training videos for the trades. That's about all I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's about all I can do. Just say here it is. Yeah, there you go, Joe. Yeah, Joe said it. Yeah. Joe just repeated what I said. Yeah. So let's see here. It is 1 minute till Disney production time. Disney production time. Exactly, Cody. Exactly. Cody's freaking preaching here. Cody's preaching. Totally agree. Cody is preaching hard, my friend. The number one thing I tell people, which goes, most people goes in one ear and out the other, is no matter what I show you on these charts or whatever, none of it's simple. This is not like, hey, push a button here and you made $1 million. None of it's simple. I'm still wrong 50% of the time. The key is when I'm right, I make 2 to 3 times the money I lose when I'm wrong. I'm still wrong 50% of the time. Okay. That's the key. And, just in one ear and out the other. So notice the big candle in gold right here. That's because that's when the fairy tale started. So I really don't expect anything to start rolling around, picking a market direction, any of that stuff for a while now. Yep, I do not expect that for a while now. Well, to be honest with you, Gene, I'm not a very big trader of 5-minute gold lines in equities, anyways. Now, when it comes to gold, oh, now that's a whole different ball game because that 5-minute gold line in gold is a money maker. A money maker. A money maker. But in the equities, I'm not as big a fan of taking that trade. He has not started yet. God dang it. God dang it. Come on. What are you doing? See you, George. Good job, George. No, the counter's wrong because, and I don't know why, YouTube is just, I've been having problems with YouTube this morning. I went out to the actual panel, and I mean, I'll tell you right now. There's 290 people that have viewed it. So, I mean, there's no way the counter's right. The counter's wrong. YouTube has been acting squirrely lately. Not with me in general, just in general. I'm still in this this oil trade. I am still in it. I don't know how far it's going to go, though. So the problem is the rotations are from the top. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm not even in the right screen. Sorry. Not today. It was what Cody brought up. I took the 5-minute red line, got knocked out, and then when it rolled back up and sat on top of it, I took it again, like a miniature W pattern, and I'm still in it, but I don't know where it's going to go. Let me blow it up. I don't know where it's going to go because we've been pivoting down from the top, so I don't know where we're going to go. I'm a little concerned that we're gonna tank out before we get up here. Oh, come on, keep going. I probably need to front run the overnight open. Yeah, I probably need to front run the overnight open. Because I'm asking a lot for this to actually break through those pivots. There's sequence of pivots to the left. I'm asking a lot for this to work. And if you pull back before we go through that pivot to the left, we're done. And it just came back and tested. Come on, roll up. I'm going to put my stop there. Yeah, I see that YM red line. I'm probably going to get knocked out right here. And it's because we're pulling back before we break this pivot. That's not a good sign. We've got to go through that top, not break the bottom of this shelf. Before we break the bottom of this shelf, we got to break this pivot right here. Come on. Go, go. Come on, oil. Come on. Come on. Come on, break this inside candle. Come on, please. Son of a gun. It's I should have probably front run this. I should have probably front run this pivot. I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much. Come on, oil. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on. They might have, they came down to steal some stops. Now go up. Go. Come on. You gave Gene $600 in oil today. Why can't you give me $600? Piles on. Okay. Definitely a good time to stay away from the equities. I'm too far into this trade to give up right now. I really didn't expect to be in it this freaking long. Come on, go oil. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Sure, one freaking tick. Come on, go through it. Don't do the one tick rollback on me. Damn it. God dang it. Come on. Damn it. Not good. Not good. Not good. We tapped the top. We tapped the top. That is not good. Oh my, I'm just going to squeeze it. I'm going to squeeze it. We tapped the top and didn't go through. That's not, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, my aching ass. Yep. Kiss of death. Yep. All right, well, I made some money. You're going to roll up right after that, aren't you? You intentionally came back to get me, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, YM had an M pattern off the red line, which, man, I tell you what, those M patterns on the red line are just like M patterns or W patterns on the red line are just like, they are the best. Look at that. Oh, so let's throw that up here since there's several people in this trade. There it is. Bing, 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 and then bing. So you've broken the key is before the pullback, if there is one. Key is you broke this pivot up to here. That's key. So now you can expect a pullback into your 9 and then a rotation down. It's when it rotates back up before you break that pivot, you've got problems. So this is beautiful. It's a beautiful M. I mean, you can see the M clear as day. Bing, 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 and then of course bing, bing for a lower pivot high, rotation down. And to be honest with you, the bottom of your M is right here. This is the bottom of your M because your M started here. Now, will it rotate down further? Very possible, but that is the bottom of your M right there. Basically 571. Yeah, I've said how many times in here, if you guys are patient enough to wait for M patterns, they really are the best. I mean, because, you know, they had the chasers here, they squeezed them out, and then they went and did what they were going to do. And like I said, this rotation is down to this leg, which is what it just did. So this is so to give you an idea of what's going on, for those that did take this M that are trading that pattern, this is where they're selling out. That's why it stopped here. This is where they're closing out their short. They're buying out of their position. And you have a tendency to get rotations right at when you can identify the leg, the bottom of the leg. But anyways, so it's kind of like this oil trade that I took. I mean, when this right here, so just the little things for you guys to pay attention to. When this did not break that pivot and rolled back, that's it. It's over. It has to stick its finger through there before it rolls back, or you're done. You're done. And that's why I was squeezing my stop up here. Yeah, me too, Gene. I got to deal my real job here soon too. Oh wow! So did I tell you that the oil trade was done? Did I tell you that? I did tell you the oil trade was done, right? Yeah, the oil trade's done. I describe it as footprints in the sand. You know, which if you walk out on the beach and you're looking for somebody, don't you know which direction are they going to go, right? If you walk out on a beach and you're trying to figure out which direction somebody went, don't you look down at for footprints in the sand? And that's exactly what those pivots and rotations are. They're the footprints in the sand that tell you what's happening next. And it's just that simple. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day. I mean, in the live, I think I made 500, 500, probably about $800. I'm up more than that because I did some trades a way back, but I made about $800 today. I think $600 in RTY, and I net about $200 in oil after two losses and one win. Again, winners bigger than the losers. So, I still net like $200 in oil, even though I had two losses and one win. And I was trying to get a lot more money, obviously, but it didn't work. Everybody have a good day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.